In this short video, I'm going to remind you of 3 stretches you can do for your lower body using very little equipment at home. So we're going to go into a stretch for your glutes, your quads and hip flexors, as well as your adductors and hamstrings. This first one's our glute stretch. So this one's going to target the outside of the hip. Whatever leg is on top of the box is the leg that you're stretching. First of all, you want to stand up nice and tall and get your hips nice and level. If you can't do this and you can't rest your knee, then you're working off something that's too high. So the back of the couch or the kitchen table might be suitable. Once you've got your leg resting, then you're going to fold forward from the hips, pushing the butt behind you as you bring your chest down a little bit. We're going to hold here for 90 seconds each side. And then switch, other side. Yeah. We do the same on the other side. You might find a big difference from your left to right, so don't worry if you can't lean to the same place, but you get yourself tall first, square up your hips, and then bow forward, pushing your pelvis backward. Remind yourself to take a few deep breaths in these positions. So if your hips are quite tight, it's going to be a bit painful, and your natural reaction will be to tense everything. So try to make it a little bit easier for yourself. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, relax and sink into the stretch a little bit further. Hold for 90 seconds. Okay, the next one is for the front of the legs, our hip flexors and quads. You can do this one easily up against a couch or a wall, but you may need to put a cushion if you're up against a hard surface such as a wall. So first of all, we want to get the hips facing forward and then tuck the butt under. So this is called posterior tilt. The opposite would be anterior, where we start to arch and stick the butt out. We want to avoid this position, instead lifting the chest, tucking the bottom under. If you can't get the hips to tuck under, your knee is too close to the wall, so you just shuffle yourself forward a little bit. Hold each side for 90 seconds. If you don't have anything that you can rest your foot to, you can do this without the back foot being raised. Good. And if you don't have anything to rest your foot against, you might be able to hold it up like this. This is a lot harder for your balance. And then the last one we're going to remind you of is our adductor stretch. So you're going to lie straight up against a wall. You want your butt cheeks touching the corner of the wall. And then bring your legs up and hold here. So you straighten yourself up, you feel that your spine's nice and straight. Both legs are just relaxed. Sometimes easier said than done. And we're going to hold this position for 60 seconds. You can stay here longer if you like, but I'd do a minimum of 60 seconds. After the minute's up, you're going to pull one leg down towards the floor. So we're pulling the right leg down, waiting for the left leg to follow and topple over on top. And now the left leg lifts you up, and we come back through that straddle stretch, all the way over to the other side, pulling with the left hip until the right one stacks back up on top. Right leg pulls us up. Left one follows. Focus on that top leg. So right now it would be the left leg pulling you over, driving that hip down to the floor and letting the other leg be a bit of a dead weight. We do this one 10 times. Great, so these 3 stretches you can do at home every day. You want to hold them for at least 60 to 90 seconds. If it's feeling good, go up to 3 minutes per side. Great, enjoy, let us know how you go.